You know why you don't make any real money as a day trader? Well, it's because you're a groupie. Damn right I said it. You're a fucking groupie. You follow 100 Twitter accounts, Instagram, you follow people on Facebook. You do everything besides what you should be doing as a day trader, and that is looking at charts, form your own opinion on the market, and utilize your own strategy on how to trade that opinion. So with this, I'm going to enlighten you with the big bubble that's about to burst that is contrary opposite to what all the groupies out there are thinking. Big EV short report. Actually, it's actually going to be quite a short report. I'm going to outline specific names that are about to drop substantially, guys. And I'm going to give you some quick illustrations. So in the next 5 minutes, get ready. You're about to learn how to profit from the drop in these few names. Now, the strategy is simple. Okay, when everyone is piled up in the same trade, there are instances, there are moments in the markets where everyone begins to panic at the same time, which means everybody that is piled up in these crazy trades right now that seems to just be going to the moon and way above the moon at this point, when everybody gets out at the same time, this actually creates some of the easiest short selling opportunities. This is short sellers' paradise right now, guys. If you've never made money on actually stocks dropping, wait. You're about to unlock some true profitable potentials for yourself, especially if you utilize trading put options as we do here at 13 Market Moves. So basically, the whole world thinks EVs are going to just keep going higher and higher and higher and higher. There's one other instance in time, guys, when we had similar circumstances. Everybody remembers the hype in Bitcoin in 2017. So it goes basically from, $100 all the way to 20,000. And so this is the moment, okay? This is the moment where everybody's like, oh yeah, it's going to 100K, it's going to 500K, it's going to 1 million, okay? And this is exactly the moment that we see on charts right now with the electric vehicle sector. So I'm going to bring up some charts of a few names in just a moment, but I want you to focus on this chart before we do that. So basically, this is December 16th of 2017. This is the day before Bitcoin hits all-time highs. And looking at this chart, you can't find a flaw. I mean, this is a very, very bullish chart unless you understand how to read certain divergences, such as here, for example, and unless you understand how to look at multiple time frame charts. For example, this is a divergence between RSI and the price action right here. Clearly, you could identify, a divergence right here on the volume. As the price accelerates high, the volume actually drops off. All of these characteristics are present in the EV sector right now. Also, these formations right here, they're very close to this formation. The formation on ATR and accumulation distribution is very similar to that right here. So we have too many matches resembling this Bitcoin chart in 2017. We have we have too many resemblances from current conditions right here, right now. And so after you see such a bullish chart, this is the last thing you would expect, is to hear headlines like this: $200 billion wiped out. And this is just an example of a headline. Basically, the point here is when you're looking at something that is so drastically bullish and the whole world agrees on it, it often will lead next to a headline that's going to say, oh shit, what was everybody thinking? Everything is plunging. Oh my God, how could we have fucking missed it? Oh no, how low is it going to go? So get ready. This is about the kind of shit you're about to see in the news here in the next couple of weeks. But why? Why is all these billions of dollars are, all of a sudden they're evaporating out of the Bitcoin market back then, and many instances throughout Bitcoin history, right? So this is the chart I've shown you because this is December 16th. I've shown you the chart right up to this point. This is December 17th, and then you get this. You get a huge drop-off, not without any bounces, but bottom line, it's close to 80-90% drop-off right here. So EV sector is about to go through very, very similar based off the charts and charts characteristics and the behavior in the market. There's about a 90% probability that we're going to go through something similar to this with a few charts I'm about to show you. So Suspect one is Rivian. Rivian is up from the IPO low. IPO low was right here, about 95 bucks. It is at about 170 bucks as of yesterday's closing price. We expect Rivian to revisit that $95 low. Now, short-term wise, hey, easy, we can go to 150, 140, 135 levels. So first expect maybe a drop off to here. Remember, when these crashes happen, they don't happen without bounces. So don't be like, oh my God, it's dropping, I got to get in, and then it gets bounced out and you get out of the trade. So be very cautious of the bounces because they will happen. But bounces are your friends. You should certainly be shorting the bounces because what happens next is the next leg lower. And the characteristics I've pointed out, they are here, guys. I mean, there's divergence right here. Price in the Rivian keeps going higher while the actual RSI keeps dropping off. It's the same thing I've shown you on the Bitcoin chart. You've got very similar characteristics in MACD, and accumulation distribution already points to the fact that people are getting out already yesterday, okay, while the price action was doing what? While the price action was hitting all-time highs for Rivian. Very similar chart properties on Tesla. Now here I'm looking at a weekly chart. I'm going to show you a shorter time frame in just a second, but very similar characteristics, okay, in diverges in RSI, diverges in volume, accumulation distribution, similar type situation. You've got a MACD hook forming right here, guys. Tesla is destined to go way, way lower from current levels. I mean, if you cannot read the message between the lines, okay, Elon doesn't have to sell this many shares, okay? Apparently, it's not just him. If you pay close attention to all the biggest companies, predominantly in the technology sector, everybody's fucking selling, okay? Facebook is selling, Amazon is selling, all of the CEOs of all these major corporations, they are selling their stuff. And if you can't read this message, it's actually, this message is not even between the lines, it's hitting you right upside your head. So if you can't even wake up with some of the biggest wake-up calls we've recently had, and the only thing that's probably preventing you from waking up fully and shorting the hell out of these things during this euphoria stage is the fact that you keep focusing on the news. You're not looking at the charts, you keep focusing on the news. And they're brainwashing you that, oh, vis-a-vis Tesla to 5,000. Guys, same bullshit. Can Tesla go to 5,000 at some point? Sure, but it's not going to go to no fucking 5,000 this month or next month, or it's going to take a while. And before it heads down there, just like in Bitcoin chart, it's going to have multiple drawdowns. It's going to have multiple crashes. It's going to have multiple corrections. And we're on a verge of a major one, especially after the recent sell-off, right, which we accurately predicted and had a lot of our members profit from. Now we get a bounce, right? So you don't want to be short here, but you want to be, now that we're getting this bounce right here, that's when you want to short. The next move is going to be lower. LCID, Lucid, okay, same, guys, the chart pattern is the same. You see there's a divergence on our RSI as the price action goes higher. All right, there is a divergence on the volume. There is a cross right here, and the accumulation distribution at the top. These are ideal conditions, okay? So basically, you wait till this thing bounces out just a little, maybe one last time, and what you do is you want to short it because the next move is lower, not higher. Guys, these are easy trades. And let's not forget that the electric sector or solar sector has been benefiting greatly from this infrastructure plan, but now the momentum is fading. So if we were to summarize all these charts I've shown you so far, they are described in detail in our charts divergence course as a fade of momentum or loss of momentum type pattern. And so a good evidence to that is going to be the already existing drop in the chart of FSLR. So First Solar has been highly bullish, never traded above 115. Recently actually shot up here. It's not a part of this chart, but it's recently been to as high as like $122. And we were long it until about that point. And so since then, we've been shorting FSLR, and very good size move yesterday on huge volume right here. So this is a predecessor. Let's not forget that Tesla partly and just a few years ago, basically saved Solar City, which was another company of Elon Musk. It basically was losing money consistently, and basically he rolled it into Tesla. But that's still a part of Tesla's business, a very small part of business, but nonetheless it is, and it's packaged inside of Tesla. So Tesla's kind of getting a double hit from that perspective. Okay, all the solar stocks are about to take a hit, and anything that's associated with EVs is about to take a hit. Now, it's going to be a temporary hit, which is going to give you a good buying opportunity. But in the meantime, don't just stand by and hodl like an idiot. Oh, I'm going to hodl, I'm going to watch the shit drop, and I'm not going to do nothing about it. No, fucking short it. And when it drops, you're going to be able to buy some more shares at a much better price. So with that said, Solar Edge is on the edge, guys. It's on the edge of a drop right here. So Solar Edge, be cautious with it because this one does have actually pretty good solid buy volume each time, pretty solid momentum and accumulation distribution, but it is in the wrong sector, and you know, based off the MACD, guys, this thing can fall apart at any moment, and instead of getting a nice bullish gray candle in this case, we can get a huge red candle that's going to be exceeding like any other gray candle similar to this right here, right? So we had some decent size candles, but this one right here is the biggest red candle on the chart. So we're likely to see that happen with SEDG at the same time as all these electric automakers are dropping like a rock as well. So guys, don't miss this opportunity to bet against the electric vehicle sector because everybody's piled up in it. All institutions, all individual investors, and the only guys that are smart enough to get the fuck out of here are the CEOs. So wake up, sell all the shit, and short it. And if you really want to know how to make a bunch of money with this information I've just given you, if you don't know which strikes to get, if you don't know exactly when to enter the trades, if you don't know how long to stay in them, what expiration date to get, you need to get in touch with the 13 Market Moves coach right now. You need to sign up. You need to take a couple of courses to help you understand this better so you could take your account to all-time highs before the end of the year, guys. Short selling is the next new old thing that's going to make you a whole lot of money in the stock market. So learn how to short sell stocks and your account will go to the moon. 13 Market Moves. Let's roll. Sign up with a coach. Guys, go right here. So you're going to go 13MMTV right here. You're going to go click this button right here, schedule a call. You're going to talk to a senior trader here at 13 Market Moves and get signed up, guys. Don't waste any time. This bubble is going to burst, and you don't want to miss it. I'll catch you guys in the next video soon. Let's roll.